Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you the basic stitches that is used in crochet. So for that you would require a crochet hook and a yarn. So if you are a beginner, you're just starting off your crochet journey, I would recommend that you use a 5mm crochet hook, that is H, and a 4-ply acrylic yarn medium weight. So in case you don't have this, you can use it with any crochet hook and yarn you have. Just make sure that the yarn you are using, use a crochet hook that is recommended for that particular yarn. Okay, so now we'll start. So for this project, I am using, instead of using a 4-ply acrylic yarn, I am going to use a 5-ply so that the stitches are a little bigger and you'll be better able to see it. So before we start any kind of a crochet project, we usually start with a slip knot. Most of the crochet projects is started with a slip knot. So we'll start making a slip knot. It is just a plain simple knot. So this is how I make the slip knot. This is your tail end, the end. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap the yarn around my fingers like so. After that, this is my working yarn. I'm going to pull the working yarn through this loop that is there on my fingers. So I'm going to take this working yarn and I'm going to pull this through this particular loop like so. So this here is your slip knot. You can undo it just by pulling it like this. I'll do it once more. I'll take this yarn and wrap it around my fingers and make an X like this. Now I'm going to pull the working yarn through this loop that is there on my fingers. This is the loop and I'm going to pull this working loop through this. So here I have got my slip knot. Now I'm going to put the hook through this loop and you can pull it like this. Don't pull it too tight. It should be tight enough so that it just glides. If you make it too tight, you will not be able to pull the working yarn through this loop. So here you have your slip knot. Now we'll start making the chain stitches. So for chain stitch, you can hold there are two ways of holding a crochet hook. You can hold it like this, like a knife hold, or some people also hold it like this, like a pencil grip. I prefer this method. When you are a beginner, you have to try out different ways of holding it and you can continue with the way you are comfortable with. So I will be holding like a knife. So first we'll make the chain stitch. So for chain stitch, you keep your hook and your yarn parallel. Now what you're going to do it, you are going to take the working yarn with the hook that is there. You're going to hook the yarn and pull it through this loop. So I'm going to take my hook, bring it here, take it around my yarn. Now the hook, I'm going to hook it and pull it through the loop like this. So this is my first chain. Once more, keep it parallel. Now bring it to your left side, go under the yarn, hook it up and pull through the hole, pull through the gap that is there like this. See, like this it will glide. So this becomes your second chain. Once more, parallel, go left, under, bring it over and pull it through this loop. Last time I'll show once more. So here you have your 3 chain stitches. I'll do once more. You keep it parallel, go towards the left, then down. Now hook the yarn and pull it through the loop like so. So this is your chain stitch. So I'm going to put a few chain stitch like this. I'll show it again. Come left, down and then pull it through this loop. Once more, hook it and pull it through this loop. So you just get, if you practice a few times, it will come very easily. So this is your chain stitch. Now we will start with your single crochet. So the single crochet, we will start always on the second chain from the hook. So if you see this is your V. So this is your first chain. This was on your hook. So don't count this. This one is the first chain and this one is your second chain. So for single crochet, you insert your hook in the second stitch from the hook. This is your first, this is your second. And when you pull it up, you can see that it is a V. So just take one strand, the upper strand of the V, insert it. Okay. Now again, you go down and pull this loop only, pull the yarn only through the first loop, like so. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Now just like we did the chain stitch, left, go under. Now you have to pull the yarn through both the loops. So here you have your first single crochet. Now go to the next chain. Here you can see this is one loop, this is one loop, and this is one loop. The upper loop, this is your V. If you see it, here you have a V. So you just will put it on the first strand of the V, upper strand of the V. So this is your next stitch. So go through this loop. Now you pull this yarn through the first loop only. Now you have 2 loops, yarn over and pull this through both the loops. Here you get your second single crochet. Again we'll do it. Come to the next stitch, insert your hook. Now pull up a loop. Only the first loop you have to pull up. Now you have got 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Here you have your next single crochet. Like that you can complete one single crochet. Once more, insert it, then yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both the loops. So if you see it, this is how your single crochet looks. I'll just finish this row and show you how the single crochet looks. It might be a little difficult in the initial stages, but as you practice, it will be easier for you. In case you find that you have made a mistake, just remove your hook, pull it slightly like this. It will get undone. So this is how you do it. Even if there is a mistake, you can just pull it up and you can start again. So this is how you do your single crochet stitches. There will be a V. You have to take only the strand that is up. When you put it, it should go only through one loop, one strand, the upper strand. So this is how you do your single crochet. I'll just complete this and then show you how to do the next stitch. So here I have made a row of single crochet and this is how it looks like. Now we will start with half double crochet. So for that also I have made a chain stitch just like we have done before. I put a slip knot and then made a few chain stitches. In single crochet we skipped one stitch and started working in the second stitch. For half double crochet we are going to skip 2 stitches and then work on the third stitch. So this you just ignore that loop that is there on your hook, that you don't have to count. So this is your first stitch, this is your second stitch and this is your third stitch. I'll show you. Here this is your first V, this is your second V and this is your third V. So in the third stitch, third chain stitch, you have to first of all insert your hook. So for half double crochet, we first of all yarn over. We'll always have one loop. For half double crochet, you always have to yarn over, and then in the third stitch you have to skip 2 stitches and the third stitch you have to insert your hook. Now you yarn over and pull up just the first loop, only one loop like this. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and pull the yarn through all the 3 loops. You have to take the yarn through all the 3 loops. So this is your half double crochet. We'll do the next half double crochet. So half double crochet is always started with a yarn over. You always yarn over. This is your next stitch. So go inside. Here also you take only one loop. So put your hook through one loop. Now you take the working yarn and pull through the first loop only one loop you have to pull. So here now you have 3 loops. yarn over, and now you pull through all the 3 loops. So this is your second half double crochet. Once more, yarn over, insert your hook through the chain stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull up through all the 3 loops. One more time I'll do it. Yarn over, insert your hook through the chain stitch, yarn over and pull up through the first loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. 1, 2 and 3. So this is how your half double crochet stitch looks like. Yarn over, insert your hook like this, yarn over, pull through only 1 loop, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through only the first loop, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So here I have completed 1 row of half double crochet, and this is how it looks. So this is my half double crochet. Now we will start with double crochet. So for that I have done a slip knot and a few chain stitches. So here for half double crochet we had skipped 1 stitch and started working from the second. Here you had skipped 2 stitches and started working in the 3rd chain. For double crochet we are going to skip the first 3 stitches from the hook and start working from the 4th chain. So this stitch is on your hook, so you just ignore that. This is your first chain stitch, second chain stitch, 3rd chain stitch, and this here is your 4th chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3. We are leaving the first 3 chain stitches and we'll work in the 4th stitch from the hook. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll first do a yarn over, just like we did for the half double crochet. We will yarn over, skip the first 3, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th stitch we will insert our hook. So I'm going to yarn over and insert the hook in the 4th chain stitch like so. Now yarn over and pull up a loop through the first loop only. Okay, only 1 loop you have to take it out. Here you have 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. You have to yarn over and pull the working yarn through the first 2 loops on your hook. So I'm yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Again you have 2 loops left. You have to yarn over and pull through the next 2. So this is your first double crochet. I'll do it once more. Yarn over, go to the next loop, next chain stitch, insert your hook like so. Now you have to pull up the working yarn through the first loop only. So you have to yarn over and pull up through the first loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. You have to yarn over. Now you have to pull up the loop through the first 2 loops. You are left with 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So this is your next double crochet. Once more, yarn over, go to the chain stitch, next chain stitch like this. You have 3 loops. Now you have to pull the working yarn through only the first loop. So yarn over and pull the yarn through the first loop. You are left with 3 loops on your hook. You have to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through only the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops left. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. This is how your double crochet is. I'll do once again. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. So this is how you do your double crochet. You'll always be left with 3. You have to pull your yarn through only the 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll do it once again. Yarn over, insert your hook in the chain stitch. Now you have to draw up a loop through the first stitch. So you are left with 3. Yarn over, pull up the loop through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull up through the last 2 loops. So this is how I am going to do my double crochet. I'll just complete it and show you how it looks like. This is how your double crochet is. So here I have made 1 row of double crochet and this is how it looks. Now if you compare it with your single crochet, which we had done earlier, you can see that the double crochet is twice the width of your single crochet, and half double crochet will be in between your single crochet and your double crochet. Now we will see another stitch which is called your triple crochet. This is not very commonly used. This will be even bigger than your double crochet. So here again I have already made slip knot and chain stitches, and here I am going to skip the first 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and start working in the 5th stitch. In double crochet we had skipped the 3 stitch and worked in the 4th stitch. Here we will work in the 5th stitch. So there is a little bit difference in triple crochet. You have to yarn over twice. Okay, so for triple crochet this is once, this is twice. So you have to wrap your yarn 2 times. In half double crochet and your double crochet we just wrapped it once. Here you have to wrap it twice. So I'll do it once again. You have to yarn over twice. This is once and this is twice. So you have to yarn over twice. Skip the first 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is my 5th. So insert the hook in the 5th stitch from the hook. I'm going to insert it like this. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull up the yarn through only the first loop. So I'm going to pull it through the first loop only. Now if you count, you have here 4 loops. Okay, here we will be looping it through 2 sets. So you have to yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops like so. Yarn over, pull up the loop through the next 2 loops, 1 and 2. You have 2 loops left. Again yarn over and pull it through the next 2 loops. So this is your triple crochet, first triple crochet. So you might be wondering why we are leaving the chain stitches here. Here we have left 4 stitches, here you have left 3 stitches. It's so that to match the height of the, here for double crochet you have to leave 3 stitches. One double crochet is of the height of 3 chain stitches. That is why we leave the chain stitches in order to match the height. See, the triple crochet is quite long, so we are leaving 4 stitches. Okay, so next we'll come to the next stitch. For that, for triple crochet we yarn over twice, so once and twice. So 2 times we have yarned over. Now find the next stitch, next chain stitch, insert your hook in that stitch. Now yarn over and pull through only the first loop like this. You have 4 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is how you make your triple crochet. Once more, you have to yarn over twice, insert your hook in the chain stitch like this, yarn over and pull up only the first loop like this. You have 4 stitches, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. Here yarn over and pull through the last 2. This is how you do your triple crochet. I'll do it once more. Yarn over twice, insert your hook in your chain stitch and pull up a loop. You'll have a total of 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2, yarn over, pull through last 2. So this is how you do your triple crochet. I'll just complete this and show you how this looks like. It's quite a long stitch. So here I have finished 1 row of triple crochet and this is how it looks like. So if you compare it with your double crochet or your single crochet, you can see that triple crochet is a much larger or bigger stitch. So these are all the basic stitches, and if you know this, you will be able to do almost 90% of the crochet projects or tutorials out there. Hope this tutorial was helpful. If you liked it, please hit the like button and share this. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe it. I will be uploading more such tutorials both for beginners and the advanced level. You can find it in the description box as and when I upload, and I'll update it. Thank you for watching. Meet you next time. Bye.